Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals and I have a whole bunch of fun things in front of me. So I absolutely love thrifting and going to op shops and secondhand stores, vintage and antique places, and I love finding pre-loved treasures, especially vintage goodies. And I'm always looking for supplies that I can use in my junk journals. So, for example, I always look for music paper, music books. I've got a whole selection of different types of music papers here. I always look for these pattern pouches. You can make journal covers out of these, or pages or pockets in journals. And I also love using these as pages and for collage and tags and journal cards. And this is brilliant too. I love tissue paper, such great texture. I love using that as well for overlaying my collages on journal cards and tags. So I've got a whole bunch of these different types here. Really fun. I love the ones that have the illustrations like that, as opposed to the ones that have like the photograph, but they're all good. Here's an example of a whole music book that I picked up, and this one has some really stunning photography in it from the Funny Girl film. Look at that, look. Two of my favorite things, ballet and roller skating. So very cool. Stunning. And then I've always look for doilies as well. So I've got some beautiful embroidered doilies. Look at that one, my goodness. I am going to be scanning all of these. So look, I love that one as well. There's some really stunning doilies, including this one here that has the golden retrievers. Aren't they adorable? And it says Goldie there. Beautiful. So what I've come up with is an idea. I love finding vintage treasures and sourcing pre-loved goodies for my personal journals, but sometimes I come across items that I wouldn't want to use myself. For example, this one, I can't see myself ever using this one. I wouldn't want to cut it up myself. It's quite a large doily and it's stunning and beautiful, and I feel like this should go to someone who loves golden retrievers or just loves this doily. Same with this. I mentioned when I did a flip through of this on my channel a while ago that I would be totally happy cutting this up and turning it into a journal, but I got comments from people saying, no, don't cut it up, like preserve it. So it made me think and stop twice. And it made me think that someone might actually appreciate this more as a full book. So what I decided is, for all those items that I still love, but I personally wouldn't want to use, or that I feel like someone else would enjoy more than me, I would put them into my Etsy shop. So these are both in my Etsy shop. And I had the idea, of spreading the things that I love, where someone else could get more use out of it than me and enjoy it more than I could, whether it is that you cut it up or whether it is that you just keep it as a whole book or a whole doily, maybe to stick on your wall. Maybe you want to frame that or put it on your sideboard table or coffee table or something like that. And I thought I would try branching out and becoming a supply shop as well, turning my Etsy shop into not just a journal shop, but into a supply shop as well. So for things like doilies that I find that I won't use myself, for music books that I think would be better preserved whole rather than cut up like these pages, and these pattern pouches, if anyone's interested in these. The other idea behind this was I get lots of comments and messages from people saying, where do you find this and where do you find that? And people saying, oh, we don't have any shops around here. We don't have vintage places, or the op shops we have, they never have this kind of stuff. So I thought this could also be a way for me to have a supply portion of my Etsy shop for people who can't source these types of things. I'll go source them for you instead. And I would maybe put up some more packs and things. So I already have some music paper packs in my Etsy. You get 30 pages in a pack, a nice mix of different types of pages, larger ones, white ones, cream ones, vintage ones. The white ones you can definitely coffee dye if you would like, but I just love all the different color tones. I can definitely put up these pattern pouches in my Etsy if anyone was interested in those. I use these a lot in my journaling, and especially when I do my courses. I've been thinking of branching out with my courses as well, and actually having sort of a kit that goes along with my course, so that people can have all of the materials provided. Again, when I hear from people, sometimes they will say, I don't have, all that stuff that you have. I don't have all of those types of papers, those types of materials. And for some of my courses that I'm planning for in the future, I have a certain material list, like the materials that I love using. And so I could give like some music paper, some fabric, a doily, a pattern pouch each. For each pack, some of my favorite treasure scraps from my treasure box, a book page pack as well. That's another thing I haven't shown here, but I'm always sourcing, vintage books and just books that I like whenever I go to op shops and thrifting. So I can definitely do just straight book page packs like the music paper packs, or I can do mixed packs. I was thinking once the Beyond Blue fundraiser ends, I could still continue doing mystery packs by sourcing all of these goodies and putting things together. And there's just like a lot of variety. You don't really know what you're going to get, because that's what I love about going thrifting, is you just never know what you will find. And my beautiful cat Keanu wants to say hello and make a bed on top of those doilies. So anyway, that's just my idea. I don't know how it will go, but I thought this would combine my love of thrifting with, helping others who can't thrift or who struggle to find the same things that I find. So, I go to Melbourne pretty regularly and go to all the vintage shops down there. And anytime I go to traveling to a new town or whatever, I always go to the op shops, as many op shops as I can find. I would even love to make special trips, like get on a plane and go to a city and just go to all the op shops in that city and find, like, Google all the vintage shops, source all the different things, bring them back, like just do a day trip. And go places just to thrift. And of course, I would use the things in my own personal journals and for journals in my shop. But also, I'm sure I'd find extra goodies that I can add to my supply shop. Okay, Keanu, such a cute cat. I think that would be so fun, because I love the idea as well of the things that I could still definitely use all of these things. I have no problem cutting things up. But if I think that someone else would enjoy it more than me, then that is something I would put in the supply shop. And if there's anything that you would like me to source for you, let me know as well. And I can see about putting it into my Etsy shop as part of that supply shop, like a junk journal supplies shop. And I can look out for things for you if you're interested. And I can maybe keep a list of things that people are wanting and source these things for you. Anyway, just an idea. Not sure how it will go, but just putting it out there. If you're interested in this doily and paper packs and these, either check out my Etsy to see if they're already there. If they're not there, just send me a message and let me know. Can you please put that up in your Etsy, or can you find these things for me? And I can do that because that's so fun. I love thrifting. Thank you so much for watching. Keanu says thank you as well. He's my crafty cat, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Big special thank you to all my beautiful patrons who supported Willowbound Journals and this YouTube channel in June. If you'd like to become a patron where you get access to all my extra videos, including a journal making series each month, and depending on your tier, every printable from my Etsy shop or mail sent out to you in the post, you can become a patron by clicking the link below in the description box. By becoming a patron, you also get access to all of my members' videos. You can also just become a YouTube member if you want to support this channel by clicking the join button and selecting whichever tier suits you. You can become a member for as little as $1 per month, and every cent helps. So I am so thankful to all of you who support my YouTube channel and my creative dreams.